Hello, everyone, and hopefully, welcome back. We're going to do this try number two. If it stays up, great. If it doesn't, we're done. I'm tired of fighting with it tonight. So there's the welcomes, and we were doing altered playing cards. So I've already covered the front, and I'm starting to work on this one. I've cut out some other images and inked around the edges, and going to go ahead and use some of them too. And I have a pack of stickers here that I want to use. So that's kind of how that's going to go tonight. If everything stays working. If it doesn't, I'm still going to make them and so forth. So, hopefully to goodness, it stays working this time. Okay. I'm not worried if the mat gets yucky because I can wipe the mat off. I'm just trying to make sure our items have enough sticky on them that they'll stay. Okay, let's see. I think I want that one that way. All right, so we've got that one started. We'll do the stickers kind of at the end, I think. So, okay. Okay. Fun to get in this and get these going, hopefully. Like I said, I will do the sticker part at the end because I want to try to get some of these other things on here first, like this, so I can kind of get an idea of what I want to do with the stickers when I go to that point. But we're going to do these altered cards, and hopefully everything will continue working so that we can. I think maybe let's go that way. And then this one, I think I just want straight like that. Okay, so there's that. Let me move these other bits and pieces over out of the way here. Clean off the black inky part there. Alrighty. Nobody wants to work on ink. Now, let me see. Do I want to muss them up a bit? I think I might. So let me bring you guys down here and look at you. I want something that dries quick. So let's go with a little bit of chalk, I think. I'm gonna just kind of squiggle it in, and then I'll come back with a Q-tip and kind of move some of it around if I can. The idea is to have that bit of imperfection so that it's not so perfect. Okay. And I'm just going to take the Q-tip and kind of brush it down a little bit, make it look worn, like so. Kind of blend it into the card here that we're working on. Okay, so there's that going now.
Yeah, you got your stuff working again.
Yeah, finally had to reboot and everything.
Yeah, sometimes it does that. Yeah, it's weird.
All right, let me see. I think, do I want... Yeah, let's add some green too. Why not? Let's get creative and crazy. I think I'll put some green here. And I think we'll do a little bit there. Sometimes it can be fun just adding some color here and there. And in case you're wondering, these are from the Dollar Tree, and these are chalk writers. And I just use the different ends to move around the different ones. The green fades a little more, which is okay. So it doesn't look as bright, which is good. But you can still see bits and pieces of it, which is fine. So for now, we're going to call that one done to that degree. Now let me look at this fella. This is glycerin I put on him. So I think we're going to do a bit of squiggles on him there. And maybe like that. And like I said, usually the green fades in a bit more. So that's all right. Okay. And there's that one. I think they look pretty good. Now these I can really get a little crazy with. We're going to look and see. I think I have an Orange Distress Yes crayon. So I may use all of them on her. Okay, acid it says. So let's get some green. Oh goodness, yes. Just kind of smoothing it out and pushing it around. Just to have a little bit of different tone and color. Okay, now let's get some orange. All right, that one's kind of cute. Messed up just enough, I think. Let's put that one upside down. Let's see. So we're slowly getting these to look like something anyway. Okay. Okay. So slowly. Hello, Cornflower Crafts. How are you, hun? I'm making altered playing cards tonight, and I'm just kind of giving them everything. That's all I can say about it. Everything. They're getting glued, and they're getting chalked, and they're getting distress crayoned, and they're getting everything to get some color on them. And then, boy, that one wanted to stay. I don't know why. Okay. Now we're going to open up the famous, I guess, it's not really a bag, package. Hello, Marlene. How are you, honey? Oh, thank you, Corn. I appreciate that, hon. I really do. Yeah, I had a little bit of trouble. It kept telling me I couldn't connect. I don't know why, and if so I had to restart my whole system and fight with it. It just, I guess, didn't like me tonight. So that's how it went. Okay, now I may add a little more to these, like lighter colored ones, because I'm going to do these 4 up and see how they go. I really didn't want that guy. I think I want this one, if I can get a hold of it. Okay, where's the end of this? Maybe. My goodness. I'm telling you what, sometimes opening this crazy washi tape stuff is a nightmare. All right, let me see. I think I want you right along there. Because these are Halloween, so we can be messy, we can be a little crazy, we can be a bit off kilter. It's all right. Let me see. You are arsenic. I definitely don't want this on you. But, I think I can get it to turn just right. Right there. Yeah. There we go. Add a little bit of something there. And I'm sorry, hon. I really am sorry about that. I wish I could do something to make that better, but unfortunately, there's nothing we can do. I mean, it's sad to say that. It's awful to say that. But everybody heals in their own way and in their own time. And I'm not a doggy, but I still love you, sis. I do. Okay. Let me see. I want to put that right there. Yes. Okay. All right. So we're this far along. We've got some washi tape. We've got some. Boy, they keep sticking on this mat. Got some washi tape. Got some little images from Tim Holtz, and the background paper, of course, is Tim Holtz. We've got a few little things going. Oh, that's sweet. Well, hopefully that will give you at least a little comfort until you can heal. I know comfort's kind of a thing that's, yeah. This world's loony toony enough. Let me see. Salts. I think I want to do that one with him, but I gotta figure out how. Maybe like that. Maybe there in between. There. For the salts lady, I'm gonna go a little different. I am. There we go. Good couple of those shiny little boogers on there. Now what else do I want to add here? Because I think these are turning out kind of cute tonight. Let me look. I got all kinds of junk floating around here. I probably shouldn't call it junk, but I don't know if I want gems with the stickers, because that might be too much. You know what, those are definitely not right. Oh, wow. That's coming completely off. What the world here? Okay, I'm debating that. I don't know if I want gems with that. It might be just too much. Ooh, stop popping, chair. I wonder. No, those wouldn't stay, guaranteed. Maybe I will do gems if I can find some. I don't know if I have any small. Where did I put those? Because those are itty bitty. They might work. Maybe. Come down here, Mr. Box. Okay. Let's go to here and look. So I think there's some black ones. You don't really have orange. What color are you? Yeah. not on there. What about purple somewhere? Do I have purple? I don't want red. There's some green. I could maybe use that green. Alright, where's my doodah? There it is. Alright, so for quick drawing purposes, I'm going to use my glossy accents, hopefully, and put some gems on these guys. Not too many. I don't think I want too many. But I do want a few, I guess. There we go. Yeah, I think that's the only one I want on that one. So I think if I put too many more, it's going to look icky. So, ooh, let's put a green one over there. Come on. Have your kids called and talked any at all, Marlene? Do they know this is what happened? Come on, stay. Have they at least called to check on you? See how you're doing and things like that? I mean, I don't know what kind of time they might have or not have. I can understand crazy hours. I have a friend who works 6 days a week, gets 1 day off. And her hours are just atrocious. Like, you never know when she's home, when she's not, or when she's trying to sleep for work. Okay, there we go. Let's make sure I get some on that glue. Well, I didn't finish that pack yet. I guess I'm still working on that one. But I think they're turning out quite cute. I don't want any more gems because then they'll be a mess. Ugh. Move that there. So I'll show you how they look right now. And of course, they have some drawing to do because they have the gems on them now. But I think they turned out cute, especially considering that it's a playing card and you just alter it. And I've used paper and stickers and washi tape and gems, just pulling things out of my stash here. I've also used Distress Crayon and chalk writers to help get some of the color on it. But there's our second little one. And then we'll come in here. We'll give it the third one there. I really like this one. Although I think he looks pretty good with that raven. I wanted to pull out some bits and bobs I have and work on these. That would have some cute little Halloween ones in case I want to use them on a card front or what have you. Sorry that it took me so long to get the live stream going tonight, but Holy moly, it was just awful trying to get it running. I don't know why it was like that, but it was. So hopefully Saturday it won't be such a nightmare to get going. So, but anyway, yeah, this is the cards I wanted to come and alter. Just show you kind of a quick way of doing it that you don't have to have really fancy stuff. You can actually just use different papers. Like I said, I pulled an old paper pad that I had at Tim Holtz that had these cutouts and these cutouts, and then the background paper, of course, is Tim Holtz. The washi tape is from wherever I've bought washi tape all over. And then the stickers were dollar stickers that my hubby got me at Dollar General. And the gems were from Walmart. So as you can see, you don't have to have a ton of stuff. The chalk writers I used were Dollar Tree, and the Distress Crown was a gift from a friend. So that's how you get that. And I think they look really cute. I think they'd be great in a junk journal, scrapbook, on a card, kind of any place you want to use them. But, thank you, Marlene. I really just want to do something a little different. But I think I'm going to hop off here and go visit with the family a bit because I ran off in here right after dinner. I wanted to get a couple things done and do some cleanup. You know what? I love Halloween, but I'll tell you, when I decorated this year, the inside of the house, I realized how much Halloween stuff, I won't call it junk, stuff I actually have. I think I need to like not get any more Halloween. Sadly. But Halloween colors are colors I just gravitate toward. I see them and I go towards them. It's like Christmas. I see Christmas stuff and I gravitate. Those are my two big ones. I decorate for those two more than I do anything else. So, and I know I don't need any more Christmas stuff. Oh Lord, we start dragging that stuff out, it'll take us a week. I was sitting here thinking about that today. The only thing is, the person I would generally give the Halloween stuff to is clear out in Washington State, and I don't like shipping costs. I shipped him a big box when he first moved out there to get him some of his clothes and one of his favorite lap blankets and stuff, and his dress shoes. And it was a decent sized box. You really could have put me in it, plus my son and everything, and whoosh. Oh, wow. Well, I get it. I mean, if he's going to be there and you're not going to be there, I get what he's saying. So maybe you can help decorate when you get down there. So I know when we take down Halloween here at the end of the month and I put up my Thanksgiving/fall stuff, and then it's up for all of Thanksgiving in November. Then we take it down, and then the first day of, usually December, the first day, we start putting up Christmas stuff. And that takes a while because there's a lot of Christmas stuff. Boy, I have an addiction. I need Christmas AA. Hmm. My kids laugh because we went from having very little Christmas stuff to one year. I happened to get lucky. I went to a local thrift store here, and they had like a good amount of Christmas stuff, and it was decently priced. So I just went nuts. So yeah, I don't need to buy any more Christmas stuff. And I think if I do, my husband may end up sending me to the garage to live. I mean, it's bad. I could probably decorate 2 houses and still have stuff left over. But I see it and it just I don't I'm telling you, I need Christmas help. I do. I need like Christmas Addicts Anonymous or something, because I see it and I can't help it. It's like, I don't know. It's like somebody puts, I don't know, your favorite candy in front of you or something. You just got to get it. So it's going to be crazy. I know it is. And we got some of those, what do they call them? Inflatable things. I don't know what they are. But they go out in the yard. We have a few of those. We have a bunch for Halloween. We've just been trying to find a nice day where it's not raining or super windy to put it out. Lately, our weather's been absolutely doo-doo. So we haven't got our blow-up stuff for outside up for Halloween. But we have a few blow-up things for Christmas. We have a ton of Christmas decorations. Oh my lord. By the time I put my Christmas village up, I can't even put all the houses out. Because I don't have just one size or another. I have varying sizes. And then I have little tiny people and stuff like that to put in the village. Yeah, I get a little crazy. My village, though, I do try to add at least one piece a year. By the time I give the villages to my children, because I have two different ones, by the time I give them to my children will be able to set up a village that takes up their entire living room. I have a little like bluish like village that I'm going to give to my son because he doesn't want a big village. He's not big into it. And then my daughter loves the villages. So I'm giving her the big one. That's already designated. The rest of the Christmas decor, I may just tell him, you know what, fight over it. It's horrible to say, but I don't know if I want to sort through that much. And the Halloween decor, ain't no way I'm sorting through that. Mm-mm. No. They want it, they better tell me now. My Thanksgiving decor, I figure, will be easy. I don't have too much of it. So I figure I'll give 2 of my Pier 1 turkeys to my daughter and 2 of my Pier 1 turkeys to my son, and we'll call it even. But yeah, I don't have a whole lot for Thanksgiving. It's not a holiday that I generally. I don't know. The colors are all right, I guess, but they just don't grab me like Halloween and Christmas. So, although I have been trying to make some decor of my own this year, I've really been trying to get my took us on the ball. So, and I've got my pumpkin bread baked, and I made 4 dozen chocolate chip cookies, and they're all done. That's all frozen, ready. We have almost all the fixings for Thanksgiving. We just need to get this stuff for my green bean casserole. And then, and some turkey gravy. And then we're done. That's all we need for it. And then for Christmas, we gotta start laying stuff in. So, oh well. See, my kids don't mind decorating, but they each have their own, style, I guess. So my son likes my littler village because it doesn't have tons and tons and tons of pieces. And my daughter likes the big village. So, oh, neat. We've been trying to figure out because my village has grown exponentially. The one that I use every year, anyway. Like I said, I've got a great big church. Let me move this up some so you'll be able to see some of this. I've got a church that my mother-in-law got me that stands about yay tall, and it's about yay wide. And I try to put that kind of in the center of town when I build the village. And then I have an ice skating rink my hubby got me because I've always wanted an ice skating rink for the village, and so he found one a couple years back and got it. And it lights up and plays music. And then I've got 2 different tree farms for the village. And a bunch of other random little houses. And I even have, this is the funny part, we even found a Dollar General store. So, oh, with a house full, oh my goodness. But the big village we saw this thing on where was it? Was it Facebook? Pinterest. I think it was Pinterest, where they had their tree up, and then underneath the tree they have like a fenced area, and it's not a tall fence; it's just a little one. Um, and they have the snow, and then they have the village all down like around the bottom of the tree instead of presents. And we keep looking at that, thinking we want to do that with mine, as big as it's getting. Um, but I don't know how. I don't know how they put it together so that it doesn't like tear up. So we're still trying to figure that one out. And I've seen the it's like a ladder, and you put like boards on it, and you like somehow drill the boards in place, and you put the snow on each one, and then you go from like your smallest parts up here all the way down to where your big stuff's on the bottom. But that I think that would just kind of be more in the way here. The way we have to move our tree around and as big as our tree is. So I'm thinking that if we can figure out the one where the stuff is on the floor and how they did it, that might be our better bet. So I just I gotta figure that out. I haven't seen enough of how they like put it together around the tree and make it look like that for it to work. Because I'm sitting here thinking if you just put the snow on the floor, it's gonna get dirty. And I have this thing about dirty snow. I really do. Um, Plus, not only that, your village pieces aren't going to sit right. So I'm a little bumfuzzled trying to figure it out because I'm like, okay, how do they get it to sit just right around the tree and so that your stuff doesn't move all over the floor and so that your stuff sits flat. So I mean, I'm not worried too much about my houses. The houses will sit flat because they're heavier. But like my little tiny people, if you don't have them stationed just right, they won't sit flat. They'll fall over. So I'm wondering if they don't use a board or something that's cut out around like the base of the tree. Because I know people have talked about that. So I'm wondering if maybe that's how they do it. Like they have a big, I want to say not plywood, but like a lighter weight, not, something super heavy, that they just cut the circle of the tree base out and then place it in and then place all of it down around that. See, I have polyfill, but I also have, they made this stuff a couple years ago and we got it. What is it? Snow blanket, I think is what it was called. And it's kind of like polyfill but thinner, and it comes in a big sheet, so you can just fold it out and fold it up and however you need to. And we did that. We used that, and because it has a little bit of sparkle to it, and most of my houses don't have lights, so I have to weave our colored lights in and out between them. Um, Not that I mind, because I think that just makes it prettier. But yeah, so I'm working on it, trying to figure it out. Because Christmas Eve night, we leave our tree lit the whole time. We don't turn it off when we go to bed. Every other night before then, we turn it off. Christmas Eve night, it stays on all night, all day. And then Christmas Day, it stays on all day. So I got to find something that's not going to overheat and cause a fire. I try to be very careful. But I'm hunting around trying to see if there's a video, like a how-to or something. Oh, excuse me. I do not mean to yawn. It's just been one of them days. Holy cow. But yeah, I'm hoping we figure it out and maybe we can do it and test run it. Because I think it would be pretty to have the decoration of the tree with the lights on it coming down, and then have this village around it where we weave the lights in and out, and then have all these different sizes like houses, churches, buildings, um, stores. I even have a Santa's workshop. Um, and have them spaced, so it actually looks like a town. And have the little people and the little hay bales and little horses and all that kind of stuff around it, and have it sitting under the tree. And then what I was telling the hubby, if we managed to figure this out, maybe we could then take like and move our table slightly and put the presents that we get like off to the side, so they don't cover the village and stuff. And I think that would be fun. Plus, I think it would be so pretty to have all that together. I don't know why. It's just what my brain thinks. So I have no idea why I think that, but and I've got this concocted notion that I think I want to make a Christmas wreath this year. So God help us all. After that, after the Halloween one I made, I've been debating it because I thought I was going to make a fall wreath, but oh my word. I spent almost $120 making one wreath. So I don't know if I want to go through that again. I don't have tons and tons saved up for fall. So, well, who knows? Maybe, because I made myself some stuffed little acorns here that I plan to put like either in a bowl or in my tiered tray, and kind of have them laying around. And I've got like 2 orange ones, 2 yellow ones, 2 brown ones, 2 red ones. And then I made, if I can get this thing off of it, I made this little thing that I plan to hang up. And then I've also got some little, they're not skeletons, what are they called? I think scarecrows. That's what they are. Jeez, I've got little scarecrow like things that I made that have little spools under them to help hold them up. And then I took little plastic, like cup type things, and I did one that has apples, and I did one that has pumpkins, and I did one that has acorns. And I want to put them down kind of on the bottom of the tiered tray and decorate with those. And who knows what else by the time it gets here. Oh, and I made my 2 jars. I made a big one and a little one of these so that we could put flowers in them. I'm going to give Mom this one for her and this one for the kitchen table. So that way we can have some cute little decorations like that. So I've been trying to pool ideas so I can get some little turkey. So hopefully, I mean, Thanksgiving isn't a big thing for us because we kind of keep it quiet for that holiday. Because usually Christmas is the big one. We get a lot of company usually for Christmas, and we usually have a lot of folks here, so I don't mind. But I'm not doing it. Like I told him, I'm not going to be doing that for every. I just can't. Just can't. Not that I don't want. Just can't. So, I gotta put those back where they go. But yeah, I'm hoping I can get at least a few more craft things together, and that way I have a little bit more for fall. I think. Why does that feel awkward? Okay. I think I have a little light strand that I tied little material pieces to, like 1-inch material pieces, that I put across our top of where our TV goes on our TV stand. I'm kind of thinking I have that. I better still have that. And I always end up making. I keep saying I don't need any more Christmas stuff, but I always end up making Christmas decorations. I always do. I either make decorations or I make ornaments. By the time I go and they have to worry about sorting all my stuff out, there's going to be so much crap, they're probably just going to take it to the thrift store and drop it off. I mean, I hate to say it, but it's true. They'll be like, nah, I ain't dealing with this. I can so see my children doing that. But the point is to have fun while you're here, I guess. So that's what I'm working on. And who knows? Hopefully, to goodness, by summer, I'll have another, at least, I'm hoping, that I have another 50 pounds gone at least. And that I can get out more and do more. And then who knows what I might do. Who knows? I know that one of the churches told us they have a spring festival, where it's like a spring festival rummage type sale. I want to try to hit it. So, and of course, some more walks. Getting out of the house always feels good, especially after being cooped up all winter. Oh, if I had the money, Marlene, and a place to stay, honey, let me tell you, we keep saying that we'd like to go out and see my son, but I don't know how we'd get there. I don't fly. I have a fear of heights. I will be honest. I have a severe fear of heights. Um, so getting me on a plane, good luck. Uh, they'd probably have to knock me out. And trying to take a train to where he lives, the train only goes in so far, and then we'd have to like Uber or something in the rest of the way. Um, and they have some really funny laws out there. So I don't know. I don't know how I'd get out there. Plus, for me to go anywhere and stay even overnight anywhere, I have to tote my wheelchair, my ramp, my oxygen machine, all of my medicines, mom's medicines. I'd look like I was moving. Her and I were talking about it today. I said, sucks to get old. I remember when I was 20, I didn't take anything but a vitamin. But if I can make it to 73 like she is and still get around as well as she does, although right now she's sitting out in the chair resting because we had to take her yesterday to get her wrist checked out from where she fell. And they put her in this newfangled splint cast immobilization thing. And it's got this thing that looks like a timer on it up here. And it, I guess, is to adjust like the pressure. And she even has to wear it to bed. Um, it comes all the way down to here, and then goes all the way up to here. So she did a humdinger. So she is grounded right now. She's not allowed to go anywhere because I don't want her to fall again. But trying to make sure she doesn't get bored. We're trying to make sure she has stuff to do. She broke her wrist. And it showed, when they showed the x-rays, you could see on the x-ray where she broke it. So we're trying to keep her in and watch over her. And I told her we were trying to do a good thing, getting her out and getting her to walk some. But then she's fallen twice, so now I feel like a heel for, taking her out. So, I mean, when she gets better, they said, what was it, 3 weeks? I think she has to wear that brace like thingamajig for 3 weeks, and then she has to go back for another appointment so they can look at it and see how it's doing, and that'll determine if she does anything else or not. Oh, I hope so. Boy, you have no idea. And she's not a person who likes to sit. This is a woman who I used to pick on and tell her she was a butterfly because she would sit for 2 seconds and then run around for 4 hours. I mean, I have to fuss at her to get her to sit and drink her coffee. This is not a woman who's used to sitting. And she's also a person who enjoys, which is weird, she enjoys doing dishes and housework. Now, I don't mind certain housework to do dishes. I mean, I do them because we have to. But like, if it was a druther and I didn't have to, but she loves to do stuff like that. So it's driving her crazy because you can't do it with one hand. So she's beside herself. I had to let her dust the other day because she can do it one-handed because we got the little Swiffer things. And I watched her the whole time worrying about it. Told her I want to get one of those plastic bubbles and put her in it. Not that I think she'd let me, but hopefully she just gets through these 3 weeks and it heals good, and then she can be back to as normal as she ever was. So, and then the next time we go for a walk, I don't know, I'm going to wrap her in bubble wrap or something. Make her a suit out of bubble wrap. I honestly am worried about her falling again. I don't want her to get all fixed up and then take another spill. I don't want to put her in a chair because I know she's not going to be happy with that. So, physical therapy program. Yeah, I'm not even kidding. And when she gets tired, bad thing is she does the same thing me and my daughter do. When we're tired, instead of picking our feet up, we shuffle our feet. And on the sidewalks in this town, you can't. These sidewalks are so uneven. And one sidewalk is concrete, and another sidewalk is brick, and another sidewalk is pebble, and another sidewalk is something else, and you just can't. You just can't. So it's like, oh boy. And I joked with her the other day. I said, well, I guess we're going to have to get 2 wheelchairs. We're going to have mine, and we're going to have to get one for her so she can be pushed. And, that way maybe she won't fall, but then that doesn't help her use the muscles so that she still has muscle tone. So my nephew's talking to us about like physical therapy for her, at least during the winter months, so that she doesn't lose what she gains in the spring and summer when we can get out. And I told him, I said, I don't know if you'll talk her into it. I said, this woman is stubborn. Which she is. But I even offered, I have a little like pedal. It's not a bike. It's just like a little set of pedals that you can use for your feet or your hands, and it helps strengthen them a bit. And I even told her I'll bring that out and she can use it too, just to kind of help keep her moving. So we're going to try that for now and see how it goes, and try having her maybe walk up and down the stairs while they're nice and while it's not icy. And we talked about getting a couple 5-pound weights so that she can do a little bit like this when she's sitting around. And we talked about getting one of those, I don't know what they call them. To me, it's a stepper, I guess, because it's just this platform looking thing that exercise folks, and you step up on it, and then you step your other foot up on it, and then you step one foot, and that's how they have you use it usually. And we talked about possibly getting those after the holidays so that not only her, but I can too get up and use it now. Although as crazy as our balance is between the two of us, we may need handrails. That's stupid, but it's true. But I'm thinking maybe if we had those few things, we might be able to stay in enough shape to be good when spring comes. And of course, I told the hubby I want an exercise bike. I've been wanting one of those for a while, but they're so blimping expensive here. Like, we looked at one, and it was a nice looking one, but ugh. I might have to look into that. That might work for her too, because I think part of the problem is when she lived with my um, younger brother-in-law and his wife, they didn't get to go out walking much, and so she didn't get to go out walking much. And of course, if you sit and you don't use the muscles, that's what happens, sadly. So I think that's what part of it is. And she's only been with us living here 2 months, So, and now it's starting to get cold. So, trying to figure out things to kind of keep both her and I moving and doing things even through the cold months. Because I don't do good on snow and ice. My balance is just not. Nice. See, if we had the place to go swim in the winter, I would probably go because I love to swim. Although me getting in and out of a pool right now with my legs is, it has to be one of the more stationary heavy duty ladders. Um, but yeah, we're looking at it. We've been told, and my father-in-law used to go when he was living. There's a, I'm not sure if it's called PT or what. Um, but there's a place up at our hospital here in town that I guess a week, and I guess they have like they have a weight room, they have treadmills. I think there's a pool. I don't remember what all the stuff is, but Dad used to go, and I was thinking maybe if Mom and I both have an insurance that covers it, maybe we could both go and have a workout, and hopefully it would help both of us. Because I've definitely know that I need to do something to help in the winter. Because sitting in the four walls drives me crazy. I get tired of it. I get aggravated. So I know I need to get out a little bit. But yeah, I want to do something for her so that she's not sitting all the time. I have got her crafting and coloring. She's made some bracelets and she's done some coloring pages, and I got her a scrapbook so she can scrapbook, and so she'll be more active with doing that. Won't just be sitting. I mean, she'll be actually moving and doing stuff. So I'm trying. So we'll see how everything goes. I mean, I'm just hoping after this heals that maybe we can figure out some way to still get her outside, because she loves to be outside, especially when it's fall. She loves autumn changing leaves and everything like that. So I'm hoping we can get out, when leaves start getting changed. Here they're not changing yet. I'm hoping that they do soon, and we can get her out and maybe take some pictures. And we've talked about getting our fire pit out and sitting out in the yard and maybe having some hot chocolate. So try and do some different little odds and end things with her just to keep her kind of moving around, even if it's not a whole lot. If I could get down on my knees anymore, I'd go out and have a snowball fight, but I can't get down on my knees like that. Plus, if I get down in the snow, I ain't getting up. So I told her, for her and I, since neither one of us are good in the cold weather, we'll have to. They have these squishy snowballs you can get, and you can get pails of them. I forget how much they were. And you can throw them. They're safe to throw in the house and stuff because they won't like break anything. They're not that hard. I told her I have to get those and have a snowball fight in the house. I said, the only thing is, I said, the minute I can show my kids that, I said, they're going to want to. So, but we're trying. We're trying to figure out stuff to keep her busy. Because I'm a weirdo, I guess. I don't want her cooking. Yes, she can cook. She's quite a good cook. But I don't want her cooking. I feel that my husband and I, or my daughter, should be cooking. I don't like her doing vacuuming. I feel that's a job that, again, falls to one of the three of us. I don't want her washing my dog, walking my dog. That falls to us. I have got a problem that I don't know if everybody's that way or if it's just me. I know she needs to do stuff, but I don't want her cleaning my house. 3 boys. You know, she knows how. My mother-in-law cleaning my house. And of course, I drive her crazy because I don't even like her washing dishes. So she gets frustrated with me. And my nephew says that I baby her at times. So I've got to learn how to let her help out. It's just hard. She fusses at me because when the kids were little, I'd never let them babysit either. If my kids couldn't go somewhere with me, I just didn't go. So I don't know. It's a weird thing when you have more than one, I guess what I want to say, in the same house. And you have to learn how to work with each other. Because she'll start to do something and I'll tell her go sit down and she gets mad at me. But I don't know. I can't let her do stuff like that. It makes me feel bad. But yeah, at least she's at the moment. At least she's taking it easy. She's watching some TV. I'm gonna try to teach her when her hands better and she can put pressure on things. I'm gonna try to teach her how to play with stamps and stamp block. That way she can make cards and stuff like that. But we just gotta wait. I don't want her putting pressure on anything right now. So, but it is almost 8:30 and I should probably skedoodle out there, see what everybody's up to, and start getting everything arranged for bedtime. So everybody can get some good rest and she can rest her arm by laying it down. I hope you have a good day and a good night, Marlene. Thank you for spending time with me this evening. I'm gonna head on out and give everybody that I won't let them do things. But that's a whole nother story. But yeah. I hope that everyone will please remember you are beautiful, you are amazing, and you are loved. Someone tries to tell you different. Please pay it forward when you can. You don't know when you might need it back. Please be kind until there's a reason not to be. Then don't be mean. Just avoid the negativity. Stay safe. This world is absolutely nutty enough. It needs no help from us. Hug your loved ones. It's good for them. It's good for you. It's medically proven. And then when you've finished all that, gently, tenderly, and carefully hug your fur babies. They need it too. And even sometimes I think more so than we do. Till next time, thank y'all for being here. Hope you have a wonderful night and hope to talk soon. Mwah.